The name's Andrew Burford, and today we're looking at our fabulous Ford Fairlane 500 Galaxie Skyliner. And the reason it's that big, because you have to put all those names on it. They were produced for 3 years. The design started in 1956. Ford, if people know or don't know, they had Edsel, they had Lincoln, and they had Mercury. So they were trying to compete against Chevrolet, which was one of their biggest ones, and General Motors, who had, again, quite a lot of brands. So something we're quite used to today. So they came up with this idea in 1957. It cost one hell of a lot of money. $18 million to design in 1956. They thought that it was going to be their premier brand, Lincoln, to compete with Cadillac, and it was Cadillac money. It is the world's first steel retractable hardtop. This is a July 59, so this is the very last, because after this, the 60 Ford is in the showroom and they want to get rid of this. So they load it with every possible option, which is great for value and great for specs. I like a lot of underdog cars, the ones that people didn't like, and my whole concept is, even as a person, I've learned to be yourself, to be different from the mainstream, to not go along with the crowd. Always had a bit of a love for them. Had the Triumph Herald for 32 years, so my mini fins and chrome. So one States trip, we just bumped into somebody who started telling us where their car scenes are, and California is very heavy on their car scenes, which we know, but never knew where to go. Found all these cars for sale that particular morning, and then just came across this. I really didn't know what I wanted, I just knew I wanted something, and then this came along. It did its little party piece of the roof retracting, and nobody was looking at anything, even if it was £1 million+, and I saw plenty of serious cars that morning. But this was like, I've got to have this, because this is going to be so good in the UK. And then realised when you park it next to your Herald, oh my lord, what have I done? The 50s to me was always the best years, and the later 50s, because the early 50s were quite blobby in their designs. And later and later they got sharper, and the colour combinations, a unique colour combination. When we went over for its 50th birthday, we went to see 75 of them all gathered together, which was just fantastic. But we didn't win the long distance prize because I forgot the car. But cars are a great way of meeting people, actually getting involved in doing things, doing lots of fun things, because we've taken part in parades and carnivals, just like a lot in the States. 4th of July, as you might imagine, is a real thing now. That would have been awesome. But even 4th of July, we're getting a lot of things like Halloween's, proms. A lot of those American things are beginning to come here. So we've done some of those things. So that's a real fun thing about having this, that we can do that. There are no body panels available at all. Mechanically bits, suspension things, all them kind of things, quite easy because it shares a lot within the brands of Thunderbirds, Mustangs, other things that came before or after, or etc. Interior trim, there's been various companies all based in the States, as you might imagine. Some of them have gone bankrupt, some of that's available. But again, with the good old internet and Facebook, there's always people, so somebody somewhere has got a bit on his shelf that he'll go, is that what you're looking for? So they're not that difficult, but there are unique things to the Skyliner compared to 59 Ford, and they're expensive and hard to find, but hopefully we don't need them. This is a 332. They always announced it in cubic inches, but obviously for translating it for UK people, that's a 5.4 litre. But they're small block by their definition of the States, because Cadillacs and things were 7s and 8s. So fuel economy is a consideration, but it's not terrible. The scene always evolves. But this to me seems like it's always got that attraction. It always appeals to people and bring a lot of pleasure to a lot of youngsters as well, because equally one of the other big things that we like to do, following from my dad's footsteps, is do a lot of charity events and things. This enables us to do that, of raise a lot of money which they wouldn't per se with other cars.